The warmest day of the year in England coincided with the start of the Betfred World Snooker Championship at, where else, the Crucible Theatre in Sheffield. And what a hot introduction we saw. Tom Ford had the chance of a sensational 1-4-7 break in the opening frame. What a pity, the qualifier overcut the black and missed out on immortality, but he didn't dwell, and 2 frames later had a black to lead Judd Trump 3-0. Title holder in early trouble, but his response was emphatic. Trump's 99th century break of the season opened his account.
100.
But Ford countered in frame 6 by constructing a 140 total clearance. 4-2 became 5-2 Ford, but having missed a blue in the 8th frame, he missed the boat in the next, as that routine pink went astray. Sensing a potential turning point, Trump steeled himself and stepped in with a superb 61 clearance under pressure, limiting his first session arrears to a manageable 5-4. On the resumption, Ford increased his lead to 6-4, but Trump dug in, and helped by that well-cued brown, drew level at 6-6. The next couple of frames were shared before Trump hit the front with a milestone 131 break, emulating Neil Robertson as only the second player to compile a ton of tons in a single campaign. And with a place in the last 16 beckoning, Trump knocked in several rasping pots on the way to sealing Ford's fate at 10-8.
It was nice to just have a few people in there. It felt like the atmosphere was still good in there, people still enjoying themselves, and it was nice to walk into a crowd being introduced as the world champion. So I'll be disappointed to be playing in front of no crowd now, but very happy that I got to experience the crowd today.
Ashley Carty was making his Crucible debut, and in the 7th frame against Stuart Bingham, the world number 82 made a century. But in the following frame, after needing a snooker on the yellow, Bingham had this to snatch 5-3. Overnight though, Carty trails only 5-4. Meanwhile, China's Ding Junhui burst out of the blocks against Mark King. That brought up a century in the first frame, but King, returning to the Crucible after a 7-year absence, is a renowned fighter. He stole the 3rd frame on the black before putting together a century of his own in the 7th. Ding was required to click up a gear, running a classy 98 in the last frame of the day to take a slender 5-4 lead into Saturday's concluding session. Kyron Wilson received a walkover as a result of Anthony Hamilton's withdrawal due to health concerns surrounding the COVID-19 pandemic, while Alan McManus built a 5-4 lead over 3-time King of the Crucible, Mark Williams. So there you have it, all the news from day 1 of the Betfred World Championship.